Hello everybody, this is Gastfire here, and welcome back to Minecraft Survival. In this video, you'll see we have a chicken farm. Oh, oops, I mean F1, yeah. I finally made an operational working chicken farm. If you remember the old one back in like episode 14 or so, it was really bad, and my mouse sensitivity is acting up, so please excuse that today. And so I created a very simple chicken farm. I destroyed the old one, and it's working pretty well. The one thing that's not working pretty well is my mouse sensitivity. Right, you know what? I can fix that. If we just make the sensitivity ridiculously low, which it already is pretty ridiculously low. Okay, maybe a little bit higher. Like 66. Yeah, that seems good. Then that should be good. So, okay, it's really not, but that's okay. So, as you see in here, we have our... Whoa. We have our redstone. Basically, items go into this dispenser, and it deactivates this torch, which activates this redstone clock, which pulses in the dispenser. Pretty simple. Then over here, we simply have a hopper clock. Whenever it goes onto this, then it activates this monostable circuit, which sends a quick pulse, and then another one, which sends another quick pulse, so that the lava gets turned on and off, igniting the chickens. As you can see, it turned off all of the redstone now. It's very simple. And then the chickens that are adults get burnt and their drops go down here. I know what you're thinking, why don't I just put lava there? That's because I did some experimenting, and for me, all the drops just died. I'm not sure why, but that's not what we're doing in this episode. Today, we're going to be doing something that's been much needed for a long time. And do I actually... Yeah, this is what we're doing. We're building a new sugarcane farm. If you remember, a few episodes ago, we tore down our old one. Which is fine, but you see, we definitely do need a new one. And where did my other bucket go? Is it in this ender chest? Well, I actually have an ender chest here, so I can check. No, okay, well, that's fine. It doesn't matter. The point is, we just need some sugar canes, because we're going to be building a new fully automatic sugarcane farm that gives us sugarcane 24/7. It's going to work, I promise. And it will hopefully not take too much time. So let's just go get the remnants of the sugarcane that we have. Yep, that's the rest of the sugarcane. That's all of the sugarcane we have. And my sensitivity is once again going crazy. I don't even think it's the sensitivity level of like the mouse. It's just occasionally it spazzes out. So please just ignore that. Just deal with it, please. I would much appreciate that. It's not my fault, I promise. I don't mean for this to happen, it just is. Actually, let's make that one bit lower again. Hey, is that still working? Yeah, okay. And wheat farm's going great. It's very good. But I was thinking that we can build our, like, sugarcane farm in a good location. Like, down here, maybe? Yeah, I was thinking kind of down here. So the idea is that we'd have kind of, let me just map this out with dirt, like 4 sugarcane well, actually, that's not what I want to do. I kind of want, like, a half circle of sugarcane plants, if that makes any sense. But I don't know where a good place to do that would be. So I'm gonna have to look around for a second. I mean, I could probably put it back here, but I'm not sure if I'd like that too much. Yeah, actually, like, right there's good, so that won't require too much clearing or anything, so let's just pile up a little bit and create, like, a reasonable level. So the idea is that we have, like, 4 sugar canes here, and then we have cobblestone and another one. And then it kind of goes out like in a ring. Okay. Offhand. Offhand is life. Okay, so... And then we kind of continue staggering out like this, even though it's not really a circle, I admit. And then we go out to like here. Yeah, okay. That seems like a good idea. And then maybe we can even extend this some more. Like, ah. Okay. Like this, and then maybe even further. Like so. And then we'll just bring it over a little bit, like this. Yeah, and then this will kind of be like a ring of sugar canes. Yeah, kind of like a half circle here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 sugarcane plants. Yeah, that's not bad. From each maximum harvest, then we should get like 24. So if we built like 2 or 3 layers of this, that would work great. And I'm lagging. Okay. Well, I suppose let me just turn down my sensitivity one last time. It's going really far down now. I'm thinking this is ridiculous. It's just when I record also. Just when I record, the sensitivity gets like completely wild. Which is a shame, but... So, let us begin a time lapse of me building this sugarcane farm. Well, quite a bit of work has gone into what you see before you. Even though it doesn't seem like that much, this was actually a fair amount of work. So, we have the water all down here, flowing, brings all of the items that fall off of the giant sugarcane farm to those 3 empty spots in each corner. So, now what we really need to do... Wow, I've really closed off this area, haven't I? Yeah, it used to be so much opener, or more open, or whatever. But we actually need to go wire up all of these pistons now. Which will be quite the task, I have to admit, but I suppose a logical way to approach this would be going back here and then mining this block. Okay, so that's right there. And then let's just kind of expose all of the pistons, because that seems like something that we'd want to do. And yeah, and then it goes out this way for a few blocks. Should probably be the end, yeah, and then it goes out and back. Indeed. Yeah, out to here, right? Because this is the final one. Indeed, indeed. But, not really needed there. Okay, well. So now we just need to find some reliable way of wiring it all up, because I believe that there's actually water directly above this. No? Okay, well there's definitely water directly above. No, there's no water here. Oh, well in that case that's perfect. I know exactly how we're going to wire this thing up now. So, let's just, the sensitivity's going up so high. The let's just kind of clear out this area. And then this can be like our central redstone area back here. And then we'll just have to get some redstones. So yeah, I suppose if we're going to have a central redstone area, then we should really have the redstone over there. Seems like a good idea. I'm the smartest. So we'll need some redstone. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm being very repetitive now. And I believe if we just kind of place in some blocks here. Yeah, let's just place some blocks back. Blocks, 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 blocks. Okay, so in theory, this is now 1. We might need a repeater somewhere, which worries me, but it's probably fine. So we'll need to go back, and that's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so actually I think that we're going to need some sort of thing back here to repeat the signal. Should be simple enough to wire up. Right? Because yeah, we just need like a repeater here. And then it just goes and activates these two. Like so. Yeah, indeed. This is correct. And then out like this. And then we just bring the wiring around. Okay, and don't fall. To here. So now, if I take a lever, this whole bottom row should theoretically extend. Yep, the whole bottom row is extended, which should push all of the sugarcane off and into the water streams. Indeed. Okay, so the next row is going to be considerably more tricky, so I'll just do it off camera. Right, so I believe I have gotten the machine working. We have here a hopper clock with 2 stacks of feathers in it, just because that was what I had on hand at the time. And when it turns off, nothing happens. And when it turns back on, so that's like 4 stacks worth of feathers, then it sends a quick pulse through this monostable circuit, which turns the pistons on and off very fast, which are all wired up over there. And they should all, yeah, so when that goes back, it should make a pulse. But we have something a little bit more important to worry about right now. That is getting all of the sugar canes actually planted. So I'm just going to try to do that now. Oh yeah, and then also we have to actually have some hoppers and stuff to collect all the sugarcane, which should be a challenge in itself, because then we need to have some water streams that are kind of flowing around and then into a hopper, which goes into an item elevator. Actually, I think I could probably flow them into the Chorus Farm elevator, except I can't because it's way over there. Okay. Yeah. Mouse sensitivity very high. And I know for a fact that I will die once it pushes them. Okay, okay, I knew that was gonna happen, but I just got pushed. As you can see, it's all very operational. It pushes, it pushes. And hopefully, this should make our sugarcane farm work very well. And we should just soon be getting all the sugarcane just rolling into my hands. Which is, of course, ideal, because that is what we are waiting for. That is the pure reason for this farm, because, you know, making things that are semi-automatic is a little bit, very bad. Making things that are fully automatic is awesome. Making things that are semi-automatic is, making things that aren't automatic at all is, like, literally the worst thing that you can do. There goes the piston. Okay, so wait, how am I going to get back up here? Aha, ender pearls. I knew they would come in handy one day. As I said, I knew they would come in handy one day. Exactly. That's called ender pearl skills.